like I said, I think this is the test chamber one. Oh no. That's gonna be something. Oh, okay. I was gonna say to try to get at him, but then I realized I could probably just go backwards. Okie dokie. That's something. Oh, okay. Other games that I might stream. Fallout 4. At some point, I'd like to play that again. A lot of... Okay, I don't know why that didn't hit me, but I'm not gonna complain. I'll take... I was gonna say my victory. And then they did that to me. But there's lots of games. The entire Prince of Persia series. Are on the list. I haven't put down anywhere exactly what I'm going to be playing. But I'm thinking about putting them up somewhere and letting people vote on a poll sort of deal. Not that there are so many people following me or interacting that poll would be, you know, a bunch of people. It would likely still just come down to me deciding in the moment what I want to play. But next up will be Splinter Cell. And that will be the first trash or treasure game where I'm going to play through a bunch of classic games to see if they hold up, if they're still fun. Oh. That was close. Although I didn't find the feather. Oh. Down here. Yeah. Thought it was being sneaky because it was. Also, turns out that wasn't companion cube. That's slightly disappointing. I thought for sure that was what it was going to turn out to be. That would have been a cool reference, but that's fine. I'm doing well, Elizabeth. How are you? That's gonna be tricky to make him back at her. There we go. Alright. Test chamber. that one was almost what a shame. Okay. Shortcut. Still haven't found the feather. Right there. Okay. Not the slightest clue how I'm supposed to do that, but at least I know where it is, and that's like half the battle. Ah. Okay, let's try this again. I have to remember to go for that television screen instead of the normal way. Well, I say the normal way. I don't know. Maybe this isn't. Or this is, rather, the desired path. I don't know. Try that again. Oh, I see. Okay. You have to drop off. At a certain point, I can see that there's like a ledge down that if I hit just right, I'd be able to grab onto. But actually getting there is gonna be slightly tricky. Now, the question is, how do I get back up? How do I get back up? Oh, you know what? Oh no, that can't be right. Never mind. I was gonna say maybe I'm not supposed to activate the TVs, but then that makes no sense because you can't get past there unless the wall of TVs just ahead of you. So that is not the solution. Oh, okay, wow. I overthought it. It was simpler than I thought. Spike. Oh. Alright, 2 more levels of World 3. Nope, That's not fun. Just once. Just once I'd like to see it come up. Something that was gonna hurt me before I hit it, but no, that's just not my style. So painful. So. Well, where is the bandage? You know what? I bet it's... Nope. Oh, I see it. Where was that? Oh, it's above here. Okay. I think I see what I'm supposed to do. I think I need to go to the section just past this section, and then instead of going this sort of... I was gonna say normal way, come back over and hit it. Then how do I get out of there once I'm in it? Oh, well, it was going well. Oh, man. So close. Nope. Nope. Alright, let's try this again. Okay. Okay. Now, let's make it to the end. God, I hope the next level, or the next world, is something more interesting than gunmetal and spikes. Gunmetal and spikes, not exactly the aesthetic, I should say, that I think makes for really fun gameplay. Also, you know, if I could just be done running on cheese graters for a little while, that would also be cool. I'd be cool with that. That is tense. That is so tense. Coming down that way. Nope. Oh, thank God. Okay. That was getting tense. One more level. Agony Ascended. I think the next level is called Focus. Let's go see who indeed wins. Maybe that's what I'll be shouting at the screen. Oh, okay. See, I'm just making sure that that grinder is... Well, didn't realize I could shoot myself off into oblivion like that. This really does have some old school Xbox Live arcade sort of vibes. I don't know if anybody remembers. Well, I'm sure people remember that. I don't know if that's as nostalgic for anybody else as it is for me. The Summer of Arcade and all that stuff. Those were great times. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Actually, nope. Did work even a little bit. That did though. Now I can't. No, I can't bounce up there. But I can. I think. Yeah, bounce off this. Are you... Okay. Okay. There's no need to yell and scream and murder. Oh. I'm just kidding. There's always reason to murder. Let's be real. Oh, that sucks. I'm never a fan of when a game's difficulty is partially created by sort of the camera work and how hard it is to tell where you are in relation to other things. Because that always feels like a design mistake instead of a, design choice. And maybe I'm just being whiny, but I can't unthink that. Like, I just think if you move the camera slightly, or even if you gave me control, that this would be 100 times easier. And admittedly, there are games that I kind of give a pass to that have those sorts of things, like Mario. A lot of those early, or not even early, but just those Nintendo games. Are you... Alright, let's go back this way. Oh my god. So frustrating. And not even that sort of frustrating where you're like, oh, this is actually kind of cool. You just straight up pull your hair out frustrating. Wow, he's in such bad shape. Oh, sorry, meat boy. Oh, no. Okay. Well, that looked really cool up until the part where I dropped to my death. No. If you listen really closely to the track, the audio track, as I'm playing through this, you can hear me ripping out handfuls of my own hair. That's a fun little tidbit for you. What the hell? He just, like, lost momentum there twice in a row. I started to jump, and he was like, I'm not actually gonna go in that direction. Oh my god. I guess I just really don't want to say goodbye to this world. That's why I've decided level 15 is just going to take 4.5 hours. Oh, it's driving me crazy. It's absolutely infuriating. Alright, let's just take a second here to let my thoughts. Okay. Okay. I don't understand. Like, I get that if I hold the jump button, it jumps higher, but I'm literally just tapping. And every so often, it just decides, nope, that's going to be a full jump. That is so frustrating. The frustration is real. The frustration is real. Oh boy. Okay, well, I don't know. I didn't realize, rather, that I could jump at that angle and wind up down there, but that works. Oh my god. I just have to take it slow. I'm like trying to be quick every so often. I think just as I get frustrated. But it's not making it any easier. I'm not holding the button. And ever so often, it just does a full jump instead of a regular jump. And it's really starting to make me mad. Oh my god. No. Oh. Wow. Okay. Well, not the slightest clue how I survived that, but here we are. Are you kidding me? How is that not the end of the level? For the love of God! Just in the... I should rename this stream to the Millennium Goose crashes out thanks to Super Meat Boy 3D. This level is by far the most frustrating so far. It's not even fun. It's just frustrating. You know, you can have something challenging and still be fun. And this isn't it. This isn't it. This is just making me want to put my controller through my computer screen. And that's not what I want to do, I don't think. Try this again. I can't believe they put lasers at the top of that. That's literally evil. Oh. This is pure agony. This is pure agony. I would like to point out that, no joke, these ledges used to be silver white. Some of these are so covered in blood that for a brief moment I forgot they weren't actually red. Oh, the struggle is real. The struggle is real. Okay. Now we know that at the top, there we go. No! That, what you just heard, that was real despair. That was very real despair. We were so close to getting out of this absolute misery of a level. Just, oh my god. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. This is one of the worst levels I've played in a video game in a long time. And it's an otherwise great game. This is just incredibly frustrating. Like, to an almost unacceptable level. I was kind of excited when I saw that the level was 2D at the start, because I thought, oh, this will be a fun callback to the old games. No! No, it's not. I thought I had more time to make that jump. Evidently not. Well, you know, this is the level that was named Who Built This, and yet that's exactly how I feel. So it's aptly named, at least. Oh my god. I'm genuinely trying not to start yelling, because that's basically where I am. So we're gonna jump, jump. Let the lasers go. I'm going numb. Like, I'm so angry. I'm just going numb with rage. Maybe we aren't doing 2 worlds today. I actually might have to stop after this. We'll see. We'll see. It depends how long the boss takes. I just want this to be over. Like, my God, this level is taking so long. I just need to center myself for a second. I just need to take a few deep breaths. Why? Oh my God, MR. That last jump is designed in such a way that the running jump won't actually get it. It just sends you flying, which makes that section ridiculous because you're trying to outrun the lasers. Whoever designed this, you deserve the absolute worst. I'm not going to go into what I hope happens to you, but I will tell you that we are talking some, like, Saw level stuff. You know, if you've ever seen the Saw movies, just pick one. One of those. I don't care which, that's your fate. This is some sadistic level stuff. Like, somebody looked at those ledges and said, you know what would be funny? If it was spaced just so, and you were unable to run and jump, which you're gonna want to do because of the lasers. That person deserves the worst. They deserve the worst. Oh my God. You know the worst part is, it's not even one of the levels where it's like, oh, I'm going for the feather and that's making it so much harder if I just, or the bandage. If I just didn't get the bandage, it'd be fine. But no, it's just getting through the level. The bandage isn't too bad at all. I mean, it's not the easiest, but it's not that hard. No, it's just everything else. Unreal. You know how sometimes you say things in anger, and then you look back on it and you think to yourself, man, I shouldn't have said that. That was unnecessary. I stand by what I said. I wish the worst for whoever made this level. Just the absolute worst. Alright, let's get out of this nightmare stage. Oh, cool. And we're facing whatever Hephaestus dreamed up nightmare the Forge Master is. What is that even supposed to be? Am I gonna have to run away from? Yeah, okay. What the hell? That jump is so annoying. The timing on that just seems ridiculous. Not impossible, obviously, but just annoying. Of course, he does it right when you have to adjust. I guess what I could do is go like this. Nope, that didn't even work. So what am I supposed to do there? That one was my fault. I just didn't get running enough early on. No. Those are so frustrating. I guess, again, all of these bosses just come down to pattern memorization, but still. I almost wish the bosses weren't in the game. Like, they're not fun. They just end up being like these particularly frustrating levels, you know what I mean? Where you're like, oh, remember that boss that wasn't fun at all and made you wonder why it was in there? I think I'm just mad now. Like, I'm just full on mad at the game in general. Oh. Oh my. I'm trying not to just scream and yell and curse. Boy, this game does not make that easy. Come on. Oh my. Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? All of that, and then you've got to do one of those stupid puzzles. Oh my god. Yeah, no. Whoever designed this, I wish the worst. I wish the absolute worst for you. I don't even think I'm, how's it going? Incredibly frustrating is how it's going. Outside of the game, great. But yeah, no. In the game, just, you know, blindingly angry murder fest. You know how it is. And if you don't, congratulations. What the? Oh my. Okay. Oh, this game is just incredibly frustrating and difficult. Oftentimes it feels like it's designed to induce rage, is the only way I can describe it. Because I'm a fan of challenging games, but there's also a line where it's just like, oh man. Oh man. Oh, man. Nothing like a little blinding rage to bring your day down. No, okay. For a second, I was kind of hoping if I stayed in the middle, that it just wouldn't hit me full stop. Oh my god. This game is evil. It's evil. Oh my god. I know that's the end of it too, is the worst part. That I know I'm so close. And it's just not quite working. No, come on. Oh my word. See, stuff like that annoys me because you change the rules on the fly and they know by design you're now going to have to do another one, which is fine. But if you're going to make the whole thing a misery, then you need to telegraph those sorts of changes to make it a little bit more enjoyable to play. Because as it is, it's just incredibly annoying and frustrating. Like, it's wild. I'm gonna go until I finish this world, and then I think I'm done for the evening. I don't need to crash out anymore. I just need to take a second. I don't even really care if you keep skilling me. Okay. I forgot she was gonna do that. That one's on. I gotta stop for a minute. I'll be back. Okay, let's continue. So you do have to do the air dash. That's kind of annoying. It's actually starting to hurt my hand a little bit. It'd be great if there was some way to cheese him out. Just like, oh, if you jump off to the side, he'll just die instantly. I don't understand why that one at the top hits me sometimes. Even when, like, I'm nowhere near it. It's just wild. What are you supposed to... Oh. No, that was my fault. It had been so long since I made it there that I forgot that I had to down south again. feel like I'm losing my mind. What killed me? I'll tell you what's gonna kill me is the heart attack. Getting frustrated. I can't even make it past this part now. This is infuriating. Absolutely infuriating. My God. This is agony. This is pure agony. Nope. Yep. 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 Why not? Why not? Oh. It's so infuriating. Like, it's not even fun. I'll be so happy when this game is done. But I want to beat it. I don't like starting and not finishing games, so... I'd seen a lot, well not a lot, but a decent amount of middling reviews, and I have to agree. Like, there's aspects of this game that simply are not fun. They feel poorly designed, they feel like they're literally just there to frustrate you, as opposed to make the game fun. And this is one of those levels where it just doesn't feel like it's designed to be fun to play. It feels like it's designed just to waste your time and be frustrating. Which is great, That's what you want in your games, you know? No. Oh, of course. Of course! How did that hit me? I'm in the air over the projectile and it hit me. You know, if you're gonna ask me to be precise in your game, the least you could do is have the game be precise. That'd be great. That'd be great. How? How? No, no! That is so unbelievably frustrating. Although if you're listening, you can definitely hear how frustrated I am. So maybe you can believe it. Oh my god. Hey. No, no, no. Oh, thank God. He's gonna eat his own sword? Yeah. Cool. That was so maddening, it isn't even a... I don't feel any catharsis in having beat that. You know, when you beat, like, a hard Dark Souls boss or something, you come to the end and you're like, yeah, I triumphed, I beat him. I have none of that. Oh. The Core. Alright, well, it's a cool name. Let's look around for a minute. It's a very almost Diablo looking statue. Or actually, it kind of looks like a PD Piranha plant. Vermin Fangs. Coreborn. Yeah, so... Oh, this is a big world. I mean, there's still only the 15 and 15, but still. What's the boss name? Maggot Larry. Okay, well. I don't know how much I want to meet Maggot Larry, but, you know. Either way, this is where we're going to end the stream because, you know, I can only crash out so much in a single day. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you guys all have a good one. And I should be streaming more soon. Take care.